Apparently, Jeannie Mai doesn't agree with something within this divorce. It could be the prenuptial agreement they signed, be their child support situation.
When he's sick and his mom is around, it's a totally different man that I don't even know.
You know, one word that she brings up a lot is compassion.
Counseling sessions, guys, it's costing a lot of money. I better keep this job.
Yes, because if I don't get it at home, at least I can get it from my mother, you know?
Welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, click that notification bell just to make sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. All right, guys. Now, everybody's talking about this. Every person on YouTube, right? Whether it's a regular vlog channel that talks about people in the news, whether it's people that talks about men's content. I'm going to get into it, though. It's my time to get into it. You already know who we're talking about. We're talking about Jeezy just filed a divorce for Jeannie Mai.
It's not hard to get away because I have a village, my family.
Seems like Jeannie Mai is relying on that village since Jeezy filed for divorce earlier this month.
I know what happened with Jeezy. The same thing they say about the Passport Bros happened to Jeezy. The man thought he was okay because he found someone that was Asian, that played off like she was submissive when she really wasn't.
According to a source, it was a move that left Jeannie very surprised.
There's one thing, guys, like in one place she was from as well, where you definitely have to be careful. It's like even when you travel, you have to be careful. I talk about that all the time. And you know where he went? He went to Vietnam, right? He went to Vietnam. Now in Vietnam, you have the Moontail Dats.
Mai đó là phung chữ đích thân đi theo phía ở gâu. Vì lý đồ từ quốc quỷ, today she had met me ở ra phá đợt. So, hai theo chi cò ghé khơi xì bé sổ rinh.
You have the Moontail Dats, who's very strong, but still very submissive.
Dad said that I can only get one dairy ring in my life, and I got it for you, so you know how special.
You have the guy from 90 Day Fiance, you see what he bumped into?
So, I wasn't here for your birthday.
Oh.
And I feel bad. Bracelet, pearl earrings. You want me to put it on you?
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, everybody's using the Bash Passport Bros when he should have left and got another one. Him? It was him and said, oh, you know these Passport Bros when he's not a Passport Bro?
Guys.
Really? On the cheek? Bunch of pearls.
Trai không hiếm bởi vì từ Bắc tới Nam thì Việt Nam mình nó nuôi trai rất là nhiều.
Right, you have him, and then you have Jeannie Mai, right? Now, one thing about women in Vietnam, they can be firecrackers. Just like women everywhere can be firecrackers. She's a firecracker.
She's a monster, beautiful monster.
That's what he bumped into. Top right into the content.
The divorce between Jeezy and Jeannie Mai looks like it's not going to be an easy one because now this divorce document, according to our friends over at Layla Lynn TV on YouTube, it has gone from uncontested to contested. So you can see Layla Lynn's full video on YouTube, but she also got the court documents when it initially was uploaded in Fulton County, and originally this said uncontested. Now it's saying contested. But well, apparently Jeannie Mai doesn't agree with something within this divorce. It could be the prenuptial agreement they signed, be their child support situation, their child custody situation. Well, according to our friends over at divorce.net, they write this: of course, there's two types of divorces, contested or uncontested. In uncontested divorce, there is no issues concerning over the divorce, including but not limited to the division of marital property, child custody, child support, and spousal support. But in a contested divorce, they said that this is where the spouses can agree on their divorce issues, and they end up in court asking a judge to make the decisions for them, whether it's one or all the issues that we just discussed. If you disagree on anything, the court considers your divorce contested.
Yeah, so of course that was bound to happen, but I understand where he's coming from, right? I would be the same way, money or no money, right? He's taking it like, you know what? Whatever comes up, he'll negotiate it, and he'll rather do that and go through that so he can be with a woman that gives him peace, right? Be with a woman that gives him peace. or be solo. And I get it. But guys, let me see what else. Let me show you when he knew, he experienced it, and also history tells it. Let me show you what happened with her ex-husband.
She had some choice words to describe you in an earlier shot. Take a look.
You see what they got on her? Got the blindfold joint.
Married my version of a Mitch.
Really?
Yes.
They had the blindfold on her to keep from talking, right? Blindfold over her mouth. But of course that's for the show, but that's her, right? You gotta maim her. Let's keep going.
When he's sick and his mom is around, it's a totally different man that I don't even know.
You stood up real quick. Do you know what a Mitch is?
I just found out what that is today.
See that? Masculinity in her? I feel like I married my version of Mitch. When he's sick and his mom's, it's totally. And the way her reaction and stuff is very masculine, man. Very masculine. And the thing is, the thing that's wild is she has her own money. She doesn't necessarily need Jeezy's money. Look how she's treating her man. You're doing this on public television, on a show that's out to tons of women. But you're showing men, don't deal with me. Facts. I guess Jeezy thought he can tame it. Let me let her finish.
It's a male.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about this description of you?
You know, one word that she brings up a lot is compassion for people's situations.
You know, you can sit down if you want to. Go ahead.
And
you're scaring me
considering,
right now.
maybe I'm just looking for some compassion in situations, you know?
Yes.
Like
from your mother.
Yes, because if I don't get it at home, at least I can get it from my mother.
Damn!
You know?
Oh my God! That's how you really feel. I love it.
Emotional damage.
See that energy? And she's acting just like the woman she's on the stage with. Worse. She's acting worse than the woman she's on the stage with. Let me go on to the next video.
Little issues you have settled before you get married get magnified by millions of percent after you get married. They say 5,000%. I'm like millions. In my marriage, I've always known I didn't want to have kids. I know he innately wants to have children. He's like, I love you. It's fine. Tells me. That's something that comes up.
You know, that was on him too. He didn't show that he was a man. You know, that kind of has to be demanded, or you shouldn't be with her. But I'm gonna finish.
Counseling sessions, guys. It's costing a lot of money. I better keep
But
this
that's
job.
real, and I think that for you saying, I applaud you, because most people would be like, oh, I'm not gonna say. But there's somebody out there watching this that's like, oh my God, I'm going through the same thing. Even I love that being with you guys, you encouraged me not to, and that's not to say I would have been settling, but that if something at any point doesn't feel right, you gotta listen to your heart. You gotta listen to it. Doesn't mean anything's wrong with them. Doesn't mean anything's wrong with you. It just may not be right.
Yeah, she was the man in a relationship. But yeah, man. That's wild. And that's exactly why guys already know this is the way.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel bad for Jeezy.
Yeah, but despite the happy faces, behind the scenes we're told it was a different story, from a difference of opinions when it comes to certain family values and expectations.
Married life feels 1,000% different than when we were dating.
Possibility of working things out? Well, seems we shouldn't hold our breath. Obtained by ET, Jeezy's divorce filing states the couple has already separated.
But you see what just happened to Anthony Anderson, and he's saying this is the way, because it really is, right? You got to get a woman that's doesn't have those same morals, and that's not in that system. You have to have the woman that's not in the system, because like I see the woman from Guatemala, right? The one in the red dress.
How old are you?
21.
Where are you from?
Guatemala.
What do you look for in a guy right now?
He's funny and he treats me well.
She's, oh, you know, take care of my man. I don't care about money.
What about the money?
Nah, I don't care.
Not at all?
No.
So he doesn't even have to make 100K?
No.
He's in the West. Get married to her there. Divorced? That's going to come up right away.
If you file for divorce and you don't get a payout, the only people that are going to be advocating for you and being like, no, you need to take him, sis. Get him for everything. Like, those are some toxic women. Like, probably narcissistic women.
Oh, I don't care about money. I guess my parents raised me right. Goes right out the window. That's exactly why guys are saying, pick up, jump in that plane, leave, find something there, marry there, and settle there. That's what I'm doing. I'm still 8 years happily married. Figure that. Anyway, guys, it's all good. She'll find someone else again, but probably a sucker, right? They always end up settling for the suckers, just like her first husband was. We already know we ain't trying to deal with that, because we realize
This is the way.
Passport bros, cash for no.
Who's coming?
it's more to life than going that route, especially back home.